Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Own the Life of Your Dreams YouTube channel. My name is Tamisha, and I am so glad that you're here with me today. So today we got a good one. We're going to be talking about the mistakes that you make when trying to get a customer and how you can avoid them. But before we get to that, if you are new, welcome. I am so glad that you're here with us today. If you do not know what my channel is about, it is about helping online entrepreneurs start, build, grow, and sustain their business for the long haul. And if that is what you're interested in, then you must subscribe to my channel because I'm giving you those information or that information daily. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're notified anytime I drop a new video. So today we're talking about customer acquisition, or basically getting customers, all right, and how to get them, or more importantly, what not to do so that you can sustain your business for the long haul. So let me share my screen and we're going to get this party started. Okay, so the 5 mistakes you can't afford to make when you're gaining clients. So the first one is traffic. Just because you see traffic to your website or your funnel, it does not mean that you're getting customers, or it does not mean that you're going to attain customers. So what you need to make sure that you have in place is something that will retarget those customers that you lose. So, well, not necessarily lose, but that do not buy on the first attempt. So it is a statistical fact that people have to be shown your product at least 7 to 12 times in order for them to decide that they're going to buy it. So the less time they see it, the less chances that they're going to buy. So you need to make sure that you're thinking retargeting. So if you're doing any type of Facebook ad stuff, you need to make sure that you are checking for those people who have clicked on your link, but maybe have not gone through the whole sales funnel. Or maybe they've gone through the whole sales funnel, but they haven't got to the add to cart. Or maybe they did all of that, but they just didn't complete the purchase. So those people need to be retargeted. You need to send more information out to them. They need to see you more often because they had an interest and there's a reason why they didn't buy from you. And it could have been something silly like, their kids were acting up and they just didn't have time to complete the order. So make sure that you keep putting yourself in front of them. The more you put yourself in front of them, the more chances you have at making the sale. Also, make sure that you have a call to action. Anytime that you are giving any information, value, content, which is highly preferred because most people want to feel like you actually care about them when you're selling them stuff, then make sure that you give them something to do afterwards. Do you want them to like the video? Do you want them to comment on the video? Do you want them to click on the link? Make sure that you make it known what you want them to do, because if you don't, they won't do it. Or if there's some type of vague, unbiased, or some type of thing that makes them feel like you're not sure, they're not going to be sure. And if they're not sure, they're going to click right past you. Okay, so make sure that your call to action is very, very specific and you know exactly what you want them to do and you tell them exactly what to do, and you don't have all other stuff coming up because they won't do all of that you're telling them to do. One call to action. And don't forget about email marketing. It's a great way of retargeting your customers or potential customers. So make sure that you are capturing their email from your lead capture page, or even better, capture their phone number so you can do text message marketing. Email marketing, text message marketing. Email is great, but text messages, everybody checks their text messages. It may not be immediate, but this is going to get checked. So you know that's going to be looked at. So if that's a better fit for you, then make sure you get that done. Get that email address, get that phone number, so you're making sure that you're contacting your target customer more than just once. All right. So the second mistake that people make is being impatient about their ROI. ROI means return on investment. So let's say you put $500 into your business, you're expecting, or marketing strategy, you're expecting $500 out, but what tends to happen is people expect that $500 out within 2 days. Okay, that's not realistic. Generally, running a business, having a business is a marathon. It is not a sprint. It's not going to come quickly, and you need to be prepared for that. And just because your marketing strategy isn't revealing results or giving you results immediately doesn't mean it's not working. So you need to think about that when you are doing your marketing strategy, especially if you're doing paid marketing strategies. Also, think about what your customers' behaviors are. Think about your own behavior, right? If you have opportunity put in front of you, do you buy on the very first time that you see that opportunity? Or do you do your research? Do you do your homework? Do you make sure that this is a good fit for you? And if you will do that, then more than likely, so will your target market, so will your customers, right? So don't be so impatient or think that your marketing strategies aren't working. They are. It's just going to take a little bit more time than you think it's going to take. Also, before you make drastic changes about your marketing strategy and just say, forget it, I'm not doing this anymore, make sure you look at all of your data. Make sure that you're not just looking at if the person is buying something. Make sure you look at your click-through rate. Make sure that you're looking at your conversions. Are you getting them to your opt-in page? Is there something that you can tweak in your funnel before you just say, this marketing strategy isn't working? So make sure that you look at all of your data before you make a decision on whether something is not working for your business or not. Okay? Mistake number 3. Not counting your costs. And I'm a big proponent of this. Whether you are spending time or money, so whether you have a free marketing strategy or a paid marketing strategy, you're going to be spending something. Whether it's time, which is what you will be spending with your free marketing strategy, or money, which you'll be spending with your paid marketing strategy. Either way, you're going to be spending something. And you need to know you before you start doing any type of marketing, period. Do you have the time to put in to Facebook marketing, Twitter marketing, Instagram marketing, whatever you want to do, YouTube marketing, whatever you want to do that is a free strategy? Or do you have enough money to do solo ads or do paid Facebook ads, YouTube ads, or Bing or Yahoo? Do you have enough money to make that work for you? So some mistakes with paid marketing strategies is that you don't consider the cost of how much money it's going to take to acquire one customer. Okay, you didn't think all of that through. So if you don't know how much $10,000 is going to last you in your business for marketing, then more than likely you don't have enough money to do the paid strategies if that is all you have and you have no more extra money coming in. Because of course this needs to last you until you can see and get enough data to see how much money one customer costs. So you have to do this repeatedly. And if you can't see that, then obviously you don't have enough money. All right. And if you do not have enough time, and I'm seeing that kind of with my Facebook marketing, where I'm constantly have to talk to people, which I don't mind, I like it, but time is of the essence with me too. And sitting there and communicating with people all day long, and they say it's only supposed to be an hour. But, if they don't get back to me in my hour time, am I still supposed to be talking to them? They're contacting me while I'm trying to go to sleep. They're contacting me early in the morning. They're contacting me when I'm at work. These are things that you need to think. These are things you need to think about when you're doing free marketing strategies, because people are going to want to get in contact with you, especially when you get the word out about what it is that you're doing. They're going to want to be involved, and so they're going to want to contact you, maybe even in inopportune times. Are you able to handle that? Okay, so that's something that you need to think about. Number 4, not making a good first impression. You only have one time to make a good first impression, okay? So the first thing you don't want to do is spam. And I know a lot of companies kind of use that as a good marketing tool, which I don't know why, because by this time, people should know that taking their link and just putting it everywhere is a bad idea, especially when people are shutting down accounts like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and certain forums say, you just putting up your link. Reddit is another one. You're just putting up your link, but you're not offering any value. You're not offering any content. You're not helping anyone else out. So we're shutting down your actual account, which does not help you, right? So spamming, bad idea. Only selling all the time is also a bad idea. If every time somebody talks to you or looks at you or looks at your email or looks at your Facebook post, all you're talking about is your business and getting into it, people are going to get tired of that and they're not going to want to deal with you, okay? So they'll stop opening your emails or they'll stop looking at your posts, okay? So you want to be as visible as possible. So you want to make sure that what you're doing is warranted and will get you the results that you need. And so if you're making a bad first impression, it's not going to do that. Also, talking about yourself only, all the time. Bad, bad, bad. It's not good to brag or, be boastful or look down at other people, because people aren't going to want to be for you. They're not going to like you. And if they don't like you, they're not going to trust you. And if they don't trust you, they're not going to buy from you. Okay? So make sure that you put out an air of not superiority, but someone that is in authority, knows what they know, and is willing to give information that they know to be helpful, not to look down or shame or make anybody feel bad. All right. And also seeming too desperate. If people feel like, you are desperate to get money, you don't have money and you just need them to buy something, they're not going to buy from you. All right. And it's also good that you show a little scarcity in your Facebook marketing, your posts, your ads and everything. Show that, there's not a whole lot of inventory of your product, or maybe even if there is, give some type of bundle where it only is going to last for a day or two. So that builds that kind of scarcity mentality, that mentality where they feel like they have to buy, and follow through with it. If you say that this deal is only going to last 2 days, then make it only last 2 days. Don't say, well, they kind of got in, they wish they got in, and, 3 days later, kind of cave in. No, I'm sorry. This was only for 2 days. So better luck next time, boo. Okay? That's the idea you have to portray, because this is why. When people think that you are not a person of their word, they will take advantage of you, and that word will spread, and people will think, well, they'll do it if you just say this, or if you just do this. It's like working with kids. If they know that you'll cave after a certain amount of pressure, they're going to continue doing that over and over again so they can get what they want out of the situation, and then you end up out of business. So make sure you keep that in mind. And the last mistake is following the crowd. You want to make sure that you niche not only your product, but your audience. So if you are in weight loss, which is a huge market, a lot of people want to be in weight loss because that is where the money is. A lot of people want to be in relationships. A lot of people want to be in make money opportunities, biz op opportunities. So you have to make yourself stand out. So you need to make sure that you are niching, meaning targeting what it is that you are doing or what products you're using. And if you can't niche your product, then you need to niche your audience. Who specifically are you going to talk to? If I am doing weight loss, then I am talking to 35-year-old women who are overweight that live in Akron, Ohio. I don't know, I just made that up. But you need to be specific in who it is that you're talking to. Remember the whole blue ocean thing. You want to make sure that your market is big enough to make you money, but small enough that everybody isn't in it, okay? Also, you need to be careful in following the crowd with paid marketing. Everybody is into Facebook ads. Well, that is making Facebook ads the ads actual to spend for the money to do Facebook ads is going up a lot. Why? Because everybody wants to be in it. The demand for it has grown so exponentially that Facebook has realized, hey, I can make more money if I make my ads, the ad spend, more per click. And so if you're following that trend, then everybody's following that trend. And that means that you're spending more money for one customer than other people would, or that you need to. So look at if you're doing paid advertising, look at other ways of doing it. Facebook, if you can afford it, is a good way to do it. But maybe look at Bing ads, maybe look at YouTube ads, maybe look at solo ads and test out different markets, okay? Make sure that you're just not following the crowd because everybody is doing it. And last but not least, make sure that you can listen to others, but also follow your own intuition. If you know that you will not be good blogging because you're not really great with grammar and you don't really get your point across and you ramble and all of that other stuff, if you know that about you, then don't have a blog, do YouTube. Or vice versa. If you know that getting in front of a video camera is terrifying, which you will get over that, believe me. But if you feel terrified and you just have this mental block about it, then don't do it. If you have a mental block about something else and you feel that you won't be good doing, YouTube ads, then don't do it. Do stuff that you know will work for you. I don't care who's making money, millions of dollars with it. If you're not comfortable with it, you're not going to be successful with it. Okay? So as a recap, in summary, traffic does not equal customers, all right? Just because you got a lot of people coming to your funnel does not mean that they're going to purchase. You need to think long term and make sure that you have a way to contact these people later in the future. Also, being impatient about your return on investment. It's not going to happen immediately, folks. It's going to take some time. So give it or allow that time to happen. Also, make sure that you are ready for whatever marketing strategy you're going to use, whether you're going to spend the time, whether you're going to spend the money. Make sure you count your costs. Also, make sure you're making a good impression. People want to know that you care, and people want to know that you're there for them. And it's not so bad to make sure that you throw in a bundle and give some scarcity every once in a while. People will buy if they know that everybody else can't buy it. And lastly, don't follow the crowd. Use your own intuition. Sometimes your ideas will make you and warrant you and get you more money than what other people have said to you. You can use their ideas to build upon, but don't just strictly go by what other people do because it might not work for you. All right, so hopefully this was of value to you. If it was, make sure that you give me the like and subscribe to my channel because I'm giving you daily information just like this to help you be successful online. Also, if you want to know what it is I'm doing to basically liberate myself from my 9-to-5, then that's in the first link of the description box. Make sure you click on it, and if you click on it and join, then I will come along beside you and help you on your online journey to help you be successful online. And I'm excited for the opportunity to help you be successful online. And if you have any questions of me, make sure that you click the description box and look at my contact information. Get in contact with me, people. That's what I'm here for, to help you. And I can't help you if I don't know what you need. So make sure that you seek me out and I will definitely help you be successful. All right, so until next time, my friend, make sure you think big, dream big, take action so that you may own the life of your dreams. Bye now.